and welcome to this episode of Pray Conversations. I'm lucky to be here today with Brandi White. She is the coordinator of BMAC, and she is also the coordinator of the Mayor's Student Advisory Committee, which, as we said, was started under Mayor Ducey, and we're continuing working with those students today. So I wanted to get together with you today to talk about some of the things that we do with the Mayor's Student Advisory and you know, all the great stuff that we do here in Brick Township. So I think I want to start with, so how often do we meet with these kids?
Sure. So the Mayor's Student Advisory is comprised of students from both Brick Township and Brick Memorial High School. I personally meet with them every week during their lunch periods.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so I think we go to Township on Wednesdays and Memorial on Thursdays.
Correct.
Even though I mess it up every week. Yeah, so you meet during the lunch periods, and about how many kids do we have involved at this point?
I would say combined between the two schools, 50 to 65.
Yeah, that's a great group, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I get to come once a month about, and as my schedule permits. And the purpose of this is really so that we can start building relationships with the students on both sides of town, and to do lots of different things. So what are some of the things that we do with these kids?
Sure. So it also bridges that gap between the two schools.
Definitely.
So that is a huge component of it. It gives them a greater voice in our community, and it helps them feel like they have a purpose and a say in our township and what is happening. Some of the activities that we do are the Brick Birthday Party, the Hero Awards, which are 2 annual events that are coming up. And in addition to that, those students volunteer at all sorts of different community events, such as the Longest Table or the Prom for Seniors,
Fall Fest. Yep,
Trunk
we had
or
a table at Fall Fest.
So any type of different opportunities they have to get involved in the community, we try to give them that chance too.
Yeah, it's a great opportunity. And so when I get to come in for lunch, I know a lot of times they want to know what businesses are coming or what businesses can we get. And honestly, the one that I think they're excited about that they asked for was the Raising Cane's.
Yes.
That was a big one last year, and turns out we're getting a Raising Cane's. So I know they're excited about that. We've done some fun things with them as well. We have some, you know, aside from bridging the gap between Memorial and Township, one of the things I know that we work to do is to also build that relationship with our police department. And so we do some things with them as well. What's one of the fun events we've done with them?
So one of the fun activities we do with the police is Students vs. Police Kickball.
Yes.
We try to do that in the spring just as a nice way to kind of wrap up our school year. They also support the police by participating in their Toys for Tots toy drive. The student volunteers wrap all of the gifts that are getting donated from our police officers to families in need during the holidays.
Yeah, that was fun this year.
Yeah,
It's
one of their favorite events. They look forward to it every year.
We did a couple of solid hours of wrapping presents, and it was a great time too. Not only do we wrap the presents, but we have the opportunity to just have conversations with the kids about what's going on in their lives, and you know what they like about Brick Township, and just get to know them and build that relationship. So with the police department, we build a relationship. Here in Town Hall, we build that relationship. I've had the opportunity to get to know a lot of the students, and it's a good thing. It's a good bridge builder, like you said.
Yeah.
So one of the other things that we did just yesterday, both of us got to volunteer at Challenge Day.
Correct.
You were at Memorial, and I was at Township. And let's talk a little bit about what we did there.
Sure. So that was a school-sponsored event, and I participated as a community member advisor participant for that. And it gave us an opportunity to get to know the students in a different way by participating in those guided activities and lessons. It also is a leadership opportunity for those students.
Yeah, and it was really interesting. I had 4 students in my group. I don't know if you had 4 students in your group.
5.
You had 5 students in your group. And it was a great opportunity for us to sit down and hear the concerns of the kids, what's going on in their lives. And it was a great program. I did get to meet with the head of the Ocean County prosecutors who sponsor the event,
Yes.
and they're looking to bring it back again next year, and also maybe move it down to the middle school level as well.
Oh,
so
that would be amazing.
Yeah, yeah.
And there's another benefit from activities like that is that it allows the students to see their teachers or these community leaders as a human.
Right.
It bridges that gap again between the student and teacher or adult and child.
And I think that's one of the things the student said at the end of the day was, when we reflected at the end, that a lot of the students were saying, I realize now that my teachers are people too, and people who work in the community, because we had officers there that were
Yes.
participating as well, are just people too.
We all go through the
Yep.
same things.
We all got our stuff that we're carrying, right?
Yes.
So yeah, that was a great program. I'm very excited that we're going to be able to do that again next year. And I like the idea that we have the kids from both sides of town, like I said, coming together to get to know each other, because for a long time we had that rivalry, and now I think that's that gap is closing with Brick United and
the Teen Center.
and the kids coming together, and the Teen Center.
Yes, the Teen Center gives them a mutual space that they can go and just be kids.
Yeah, and so much so that we have kids from college that are coming back to check in with us and tell us how things are going, and how their college career is going. And so one more thing about the student advisory is, so the kids that we're working with, they also have an opportunity over the summer, because these are like our
Correct.
future leaders, right? And these
Yes.
are the kids that we want to see running our town in the future, right? So what do we do with those kids in the summer?
So they have an opportunity to attend a week-long leadership conference. It is sponsored by BMAC, the Brick Municipal Alliance, sponsors the students to go. We have enough funding to send 8 students, and they stay overnight. It's hosted by LMTI, and it's a week-long leadership conference, and what they work on there, they will bring back, and we use those skills and ideas throughout the year.
That's fantastic. Yeah, and those are our leaders, right?
Yes.
So, and I already have a few kids now that were definitely these are kids who are going to be perfect for that program. So we talked about a couple of things that are coming up. The first is the Brick birthday party. So what's going to happen at the Brick birthday party?
Sure. So that is on Saturday, February 22nd, and we are celebrating the Township's 175th anniversary. So it's a big one this
It
year.
is.
So the activities are geared towards younger kids to enjoy and participate, but the event is open to everybody. And we have different community members and partners come out for that, like our Historic Society, our police department, our EMS, our fire department, because they're all instrumental in our
Right.
community.
I think we had the Brick Garden Club come out last year, and
Yeah.
the MUA, all the different groups that come out. Mm-hmm.
So, because that's what makes up our town, and we're celebrating our township.
Right.
So this event is pretty much run by the students, and they'll have different activities like make your own slime, they'll have decorate your own cupcake, and we'll have music and cake, and it's a nice afternoon if you're looking for something to do for a couple of hours.
Great. And then we also have the Hero Awards coming up.
Yes.
Yeah. So we're going to have some info coming out about that soon?
Yep. The ceremony will be held in March. It is on a Friday in March at Brick Memorial in the auditorium, but we are currently accepting nominations for Hero Awards, and there's 10 different categories you can nominate for.
And where can we find those nominations?
Online. It is
Okay.
on the Township's website. It's also been in our newsletter and will be posted on our social media.
Oh, fantastic. Oh, great. So I'm so excited to be a part of the Mayor Student Advisory. As the mayor, it gives me a great opportunity to work with these kids. You've built relationship with the kids, even the parents over the years. So thank you for coming in to talk to us about all the great things that we do with this group. And if you are interested in getting involved with the Brick Birthday Party, our 175th this year, please reach out to my office. And also for the Hero Awards, we are currently accepting nominations, like Brandi said. So we hope to get tons of nominations, because we have a lot of great things going on around town. So if you recognize someone who's doing something good, try to get that nomination in so that we can recognize them. And thank you so much for coming today.
Thank you for having me.
And thank you so much for joining us. And we'll see you on the next Crate Conversation. And now we